Hey everybody, we're back. The MOTUfigures.com video spotlights
It's been so long.
are back. It's been very long. It's been forever since we've done all
It's
these.
been since I've been in school.
Yeah, it's been a
I'm
while.
almost back in school.
You're almost back in school. The
2
entire
weeks.
summer break. Well, it's because we had so much Star Trek stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know, we had I've been writing for StarTrek.com, and we had that
Panel.
We had the panel at the convention. We started doing the This Week in Star Trek videos. So we just had a lot of Star Trek stuff going on. But now that kind of some stuff's cooled off, I'm still writing for StarTrek.com, still doing the PCAction.net thing. But now that the convention's past us, we'll have a little more free time to get sort of back into some of these MOTU Classics videos.
Might be a while before you see the next one, but we'll
Yeah.
still do them.
Well, we're going to change the format a little bit too. I noticed that when we started doing this, a lot of my time was spent trying to put together that timeline for each one.
Yeah.
And it was just like eating up all my time to do that little timeline and then cut the video together. So we're going back to bare bones. We're going to do this just like we do the This Week in Star Trek videos. We're just going to sit here. We're going to talk about the figure. We're going to read the bio. Just give our thoughts on the figure. Rather than typing it all out on the website and putting all that stuff down, we're just going to give our thoughts. And then we'll post the video to each figure like we were going to do before. But this way we'll be able to crank through them a little faster. You'll get our thoughts on them, if you want to hear our thoughts on them. And we'll catch up to the line a little faster than what we were doing before, because each one of those videos was taking me a couple nights just to edit.
Oh, and I don't know if the jokes are going to continue, the He-Man jokes.
The He-Man jokes will continue.
I just have to think of more.
You got to think of more. That's the problem. Okay, so we finished King Grayskulls already. We already did all those. So now we're going to jump into the regular line, finally. After all this time, we're back.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're back. Alright, so He-Man and Beastman came out at the same time.
But we're doing Beastman first.
We're going to do Beastman first.
Because we haven't done a bad guy yet.
We haven't done any bad guys yet. So here's Beastman. Let's talk about the... You want to talk about the bio first or the figure first?
Figure.
Okay, I'll start with the figure. Great update of the original figure. I love how you can get kind of him hunkered down a little bit to kind of a beastly look.
There's something I have to say about the He-Man Magic Collector's line.
Yeah?
I like that they can do the Mattel line now.
You mean the Filmation line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're allowed to use Filmation.
Oh yeah, we're excited. We'll do a whole video on the San Diego stuff.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay, we'll stick with Beastman this time, and then we'll do a whole video about the San Diego reveals. Because I know we're both pretty excited about some of the San Diego reveals. Now I don't want to get too far ahead because I had some real issues about the sub this year and some of the way it's managed and everything like that. But we'll get into that when we talk about the San Diego stuff. For now, we're talking about Beastman. Beastman, great update of the original figure. I love that you can get him kind of hunkered down, get sort of that Filmation thing going on.
Yeah.
I love the intricate, like, fur sculpt. I think he's just a great looking figure. He could be a smidge bigger, but I understand that, you know, they're going with the whole point of the line is to do it like the vintage figures. So he's got to have the same body as Beastman or as Stratos. They couldn't make Stratos this big hulking thing. So I totally understand why he's the size he is. And when you get him in a hunkered position, he looks really cool, like a beastly savage dude. What do you think about this figure?
He's really cool. That's one I wanted since I started collecting Matty Collector's He-Man dudes. That's one I've always wanted.
You don't have
since
Beastman yet?
No, Kian does.
Oh
though.
my goodness, I didn't know you hadn't done Beastman yet.
That's one I wanted since I started.
We gotta make a list of what you don't have that we can keep track of it. Because I can't remember what I got you and what I got your brother. But Beastman is cool. He only comes with the whip, which makes sense because that's all his vintage figure came with. And then the armor pieces, which add a lot of value to him. He's got these big arm things and the big chest thing. Beastman, great. Okay, what do you think about his face? Do you think... They had this discussion on Roast Google Dinner. Do you think this part of his face, this white part...
Yeah.
Do you think that's war paint, or do you think that's his skin, and the orange part is fur? Or do you think his skin is orange, and this white part is face paint?
I think it's his skin.
I think it's his skin, too.
Why would he need face paint? He's a monster.
I mean, I think the blue parts are face paint. You know, I mean, like the blue around his lip and his eyes and stuff like that.
Well, he's a beast. I don't think it's face paint. It's just because he's a beast, I think.
Yeah, oh, exactly. Well, I think the blue parts are face paint. I don't think that part of his... Who knows?
Yeah.
I go back and forth on this. Sometimes I think it's war paint, and sometimes I think it's pigmentation. But I think the blue part's a pigmentation. I don't think the white part is, though. I don't know. But then again, his fingers are orange.
Now I'm starting to...
I'm confused.
I'm starting to go back to it because in the He-Man movie, I didn't see any of that stuff
That's
on his
true.
face. And in the cartoons, I always see it on his face.
That's true. It's tough to decide, isn't it?
In the 2000s, I don't think I see it on his face.
It's on his
too
face
much.
in the 2000s.
Oh.
But if you look at the palm of his hands, they're orange.
Yeah, and...
Or maybe it's tattoos. It could be anything. We're going crazy on just his face paint. We should probably stick to just the figure. Okay, so we love the figure. Let's move on to the bio. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Beastman. Real name, Rakil Rakaz. Yeah. After being banished from his home in the vine jungle, the Beastman named Rakil Rakash, I think it's Rakil Rakash actually, joined up with a young alchemist named Keldor during a skirmish in the Berserker Islands. Like others of his race, Rakash has the ability to control beasts and monsters. He currently uses it. What are you moving all around for?
The packages.
Oh. He currently uses this particular... Wait. Rakash... I lost my place. Like others of his race, Rakash has the ability to control beasts and monsters. He currently uses this particular talent as chief henchman to Skeletor, the Overlord of Evil. There's nothing really wrong with his bio other than that horrible name.
I know.
Rakil Rakash? Why can't his name just be Beastman?
You took the word out of my mouth.
It's a horrible name. It's terrible. You know, there was this whole thing when they were going to have him be one of the astronauts or something, and his name was going to be Biff Beastman. He was one of the astronauts that came down with Marlena, and he was going to get turned into Beastman. That's horrible, too. But his name could just be the Beastman. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to have a real name.
Or they could just call him Beast at first, then he turned it into Beastman.
Or something.
Or they didn't have to use... I can't read it.
Well, I don't blame you. Nobody can read it. He can't read it. It's his name. He doesn't know what it is. Yeah, he doesn't need a crazy name. He can just be Beastman. Not everything has to have a secret name. You know? That was the whole point.
Not everything does have a
He's not a
secret
superhero. He doesn't need a code name. He's just Beastman.
He doesn't need a secret identity.
Exactly. So, other than the name, I like the whole talking about him teaming up with Keldor. That's from one of the
2000s.
comics. Well, it's from the 2000s line, but it's from one of the comics, one of the Icons of Evil comics. I think that's great. I like that he can control beasts, you know, and that, I mean, all that. It's an early bio, so there's not a lot of stuff in there that you're going to have a lot of issues with. It's before the lines start going crazy. Are you okay over there? You're going crazy.
I was trying to say something.
Oh, sorry.
I have my Skeletor. So I heard he can sort of control animals sometimes, so I bought the Shadow Beast, but I'm wanting Beastman because it makes more sense.
Oh, you mean Count Marzo?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about how Count Marzo... We'll get to Count Marzo. We'll get to that. We're getting ahead of ourselves. For now, we're just talking about Beastman. So overall, solid figure. Couple of small issues, what with the bio, and you know, I have noticed that his limbs are a bit on the loose side. But other than that, I think he's cool. I mean, you have to have Beastman. You have to have Beastman.
Yeah.
You need Beastman. So that's it. Beastman's done. Join us next time for the look at He-Man.
Oh, I have to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna be doing that thing where you can create your own He-Man guy.
You're doing the create your own character thing?
So,
yeah.
If you guys are doing it, wish me good luck.
Yeah, he's gonna come up with a character and he's gonna enter the create a character contest. Maybe we'll show you a picture of it before we send it out for the entry. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, so we're signing off. We'll see you guys next time. What do we say at the end of these? What do we say? Good journey?
It's been so long.
It's been so long, I don't know. But the sign off for every He-Man thing is usually good journey. So good journey.
Good journey.
See you guys.